Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the greatest live show of all time. That is right, everybody. Today we're doing another episode of, whatever the hell this is. That's right. I guess I'll put on some lip gloss. Why not? You know, I could use some lip gloss. I don't have any on right now. With that being said, hope you're all doing well. If not, I'm gonna be very sad. That wouldn't be good now, would it? Oh no, am I lagging? Oh no, it looked like it was lagging for a sec. With that being said, hello, Florida Man. Congratulations on being the first person in chat. Hello, Raiden Chaotic. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Mommy Ramiro. Hello, XPLR fan. Hope you're all doing well. Head pats, thank you. Hello, little submissive attention. I'm not submissive. What do you mean? I would never be submissive. I'm a big strong top, okay? I am the biggest and strongest and most toppiest of them all. That's right. And that's like a fact and stuff. Like that's just like factually correct information. All right? I'll have you fine. That's right. Anyways. Hello, Cheetah Man. Hope you're doing well. If not, I am going to be very sad. Hello, Hollow Reclaimer. Saying, I have arrived. Why, hello. Hello, Lexi. Welcome back. Okay, why does my thing look different? Is my Streamlabs different today? Huh. I don't know. I think I'm just imagining things. Hello, Riggy. Oh, she's doing it again. Oh, I sent you... Dude, why is Olive Oil Run not having a shirt on? I don't want to see that. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to look at that. Ugh. Let me know when she does something interesting, not when she's doing something vomit-inducing, I guess. Anyways, do you like buck and call torture? Aw, yeah. I'm doing alright, Lexi. I'm a little bit eepy. I'm a little bit tired. But I think I've had a good day today. I think I've had a good day. It's been a good day. As opposed to a bad day. That's right. Bazinga. Oh my god, you said the B slur. Why won't YouTube give me notifications when you're streaming? Because YouTube sucks. Anyways. I have notifications turned on? Yeah. Hello, Ivion. Good to see you. I had an interview today, and they said I was a good fit. Well, congratulations, Hollow Reclaimer. I'm glad your interview went well. And, yeah. I'm glad that you're gonna get the job. Hello, Tubian, saying, back into call maxing? Huh? What does that even mean? Yay? Yay indeed. Anyways. But yeah, it's good to have you all here. It's good to have you all here. My main account is visible again? Yeah, it's very strange that it wouldn't be. I've had a few people complain about that, and it's like, I'll like search for their channel, and they're not hidden by any means. Like, it's not like their channel was ever hidden. Like, every single time I've had somebody tell me that they're like permanently banned because like all their comments and stuff disappear. It's like, no, nope, a lot of people have been hidden, but you're not one of them. I searched, I control F searched your name out of all of the hidden users, and you're not there. Yeah. I mean, back into Cole? Huh? What is that? What do you even... Okay. Yeah, it's definitely strange. Definitely strange that YouTube is like that. Hello, 33. I was one of them. Were you? I don't know. Florida Man, I don't think you were ever... I don't know. I think you were a mod before that would have ever been an issue. You've been mod for a while. I don't know. Hello, Beanie GT. Hope you're doing well. Hawk and ball backwards. Oh, I see. Hello, Raiden Lee. Check channel activity? What? Why? What will I find if I do? Hello, Lucy D. Venus. Marry me. Oh, boy. What an interesting way to propose. Dear Lord. Anyways. I'm about to go to a drive-in theater with the girls, so I have to go. But you do a VC later. I'll probs hop on there. All right, bet, and have fun. Have fun, driving in the theater. What can I say? What can I say? But yeah, it's good to have you all here. All right? That's right. Double tap the smash like to boost me in the algorithm and stuff. We're streaming in front of 70 of our closest friends and family, but we only have 11 likes. Chat, I know for a fact that we can fix that. That's right. And yeah. With that being said, hello Zoe. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I need to like do a little bit more voice training and then I'll be like golden. I might actually become a passoid. Like I actually have hope that I'll end up passing and like people will see me as like a woman. Oh my god, that's crazy. Like my goal is to only be clockable on the basis of my aesthetic. Right? I want to have like a trans girl aesthetic while looking like a cis girl. Like I want to look like a cis girl pretending to be a trans girl. Does that make sense? Or like a cis girl pretending to be a femboy or something. You know, that's like my goal. Yeah. I feel like that would be good. That'd be based. You passed enough to me? Well, thank you. I need to start voice training for real, for real. Hell yeah. No, I get that. My favorite thing is that the first few minutes are actually true to the title. Yeah, I mean, that's how the stream always starts out. It's just me chilling. You know, it's not particularly high energy. It's not that I'm like devoid of all energy. It feels like I'm devoid of energy compared to how I would be in, you know, the middle of a stream. You know, the middle of a stream is always when I'm the most energetic, but the beginning of it, you know, it's almost like I'm devoid of energy in comparison. You know, it's like oh my god, I'm like a human being. Holy fuck. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, I don't know. Also, sorry if the stream is a little bit laggy. I don't know what it is with my Wi-Fi today. It's very frustrating. I just got done eating tacos. And to be honest, dishes. Yeah, I don't enjoy washing the dishes either. The middle is when chat gets wild. Yeah. Nah, for real. It's when either me and or chat gets wild. And then I gain energy as a result of that. Because, you know, of course I do. You know, how could I not? How could that not boost my energy? But yeah. Anyways. But no, I feel the need to voice train. I get that. But now it's like, oh wow. You know, chat feels like it's moving slow. Like, here's the thing is like, most streams that I've done over the course of my entire internet career have had chats that move about this fast, you know? But like now it's like, now that we've had like a few very successful streams, now it's like, oh my god, I'm used to like not being able to keep up with chat rather than like, oh my god, there's no chat messages for me to interact with. How do you get a green name tag? By becoming a channel member. Favorite superpower? I'm not sure. Probably shapeshifting. I feel like that'd be a cool one. To be able to shapeshift. Because you could shapeshift into like other superheroes and then gain their superpowers, if you think about it. Hello, Batalcrafter. Getting wild, chat would never get wild. True. Who up Sesbianing right now? Real. Hello, Nix. Good to see you again. Oh, we only get wild in the middle? Oh, I can get wild right now. Hey, yo! Hey, yo, goddamn! That's a crazy thing to say. Hey, yo. Why are you trans? Why aren't you trans, Anyways, today is week 1 of completely socially transitioning for me. Congratulations, Comet. I got a monster. Yo, enjoy. Hi, I am in the bathtub right now. Hello, Matt Smith, aka the 11th Doctor from Doctor Who. You know, I forgot about Doctor Who. I gotta see, dude. I heard that like the 14th Doctor ended up being like a David Tennant again, and I don't know what the lore behind that is. I stopped watching it not because I mean evil's sexist and you know there was a woman in Doctor Who, but just because like the writing was bad. I was actually really disappointed by the writing in the seasons containing the 13th Doctor, because I thought it was really cool to have a woman doctor, and it's like, why did you give bad writing? What the hell? Dang, you beat me into my power idea, shapeshifting, yeah. Shapeshifting is peak, I can have big vizonkers. Nah, literally, like, you can look like whatever you want, you know? Think about how awesome that would be. Think about how much comedy I could do. Anyways. Favorite Doctor Who villain? I always liked the Cybermen. I thought they were cool. You know? Especially when it's like, when it's like a character you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Or like I think there was at least 2 characters. Or was it 1? I don't know. It was in the alternate, it was like the parallel universe timeline. If you know, you know. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen it. Because I recommend y'all watch it, okay? I like your eyelashes. Thank you. I love the angels. Yeah, the weeping angels are good. The weeping angels are good. Because I just loved Doctor Who, but yeah, the writing is bad. Yeah, the writing is bad sometimes. Like, I don't know. I gotta see like if they've like fixed it. Cause like I know that like, cause I heard that Russell T Davies came back. But wait, I just realized how clear your skin is. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not wearing any makeup aside from mascara and lip gloss. So yeah. And Bad Wolf Bay. Oh my god, I remember that, and that was like a huge plot point with when Rose Tyler was the companion. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was such an iconic duo too. Dude, fucking Rose Tyler and the 10th Doctor, dude. Bro, I ship it. Alright, that is like the gayest straight relationship imaginable. Alright? Anyways. But I'm on like season 9 or something, and I just found out the 12th Doctor dies on season 10, episode 12. Yeah, fair. Let's watch some anti-woke comedy. Oh god. I don't want to. Look, I can be funny sometimes, but like, I'm not a comedy critic. All I can say is like, wow, that's not very funny. And then say some unrelated shit that is funny. I swear I like Clara Oswald and Amy Pond too. Bro, is it just me, or did Amy Pond give off mommy dommy energy? Bro, I don't know. That was the vibe that I got when I was younger, okay? Maybe I'm wrong on that, but like, I remember when I was like, what would I have been, like 10 years old? I was like, hey, yo, mommy, yo, damn, she did. Thank you. It's not just me. Like, bro, I was like, damn, she's hot as fuck. I was like, damn, I would let her do a lot of things to me. I was like, god damn. Anyways. No bad femi, no horny. It's not, okay. Like, keep in mind, this is what I was thinking when I was a kid. Okay? No, I agree with past me, by the way. But like, you know, just keep that in mind. Like, I thought that a long time ago. I used to have, you know, I used to be somewhat normal, okay? I used to have things like celebrity crushes and stuff like that, you know? You know, I used to have a crush on Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. You know? So it's like, yeah, I don't know. In case you needed proof of me being bisexual. Damn, how dare she be even hotter? Anyways. I did not like the first series as much now. Is that so? I like the Daleks because they're all like, exterminate. Dude. They do be like that. But yeah. Do you have any pets? What if I am the pet? In all seriousness, yeah, I have a cat named Reese. Don't know where she is right now. She's probably chilling downstairs. From your perspective, are the Jedi evil? You know what? Yeah. They should have granted Anakin the rank of master, okay? That's what they should have done. Anyways. Let's see. How is the cake? The cake. I haven't eaten any cake recently. Not that recently. Is the cat trans too? Yeah, of course. Pickle Rick or Morty? Obviously Pickle Rick. I mean, come on. Rank the new trilogy. Oh god, the new trilogy is awful. I'd say Force Awakens is the worst one. Because there's no original ideas. Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker. I'd say Last Jedi is worse than Rise of Skywalker. And then Rise of Skywalker. The only reason that I'm not ranking Rise of Skywalker lower is because it's like they had nothing to work with. So it's like, you know, there was nothing there. You know, what were you meant to do? Anyways. Kylo Ren and Poe Dameron are super cool, though. You know what I wanted to see happen, okay? That Disney didn't have the fucking balls to do, okay? Because they had chemistry, and the actors acknowledged that they had chemistry. I wanted to see Finn and Poe in a gay relationship, alright? And this was fucking before I was, like, a woke lefty or whatever, okay? This was when I was, like, a chronic centrist, okay? I didn't want to see it because it was leftism or whatever. I wanted to see it because it made sense for the fucking characters. It made sense for the characters. They had chemistry. But no, let's introduce Rose Tico and not give them a gay relationship. That obviously makes more sense than the shitty relationship between Finn and Rose. That didn't make any goddamn sense. Like, I'm sorry, but like, Finn and Poe had the best fucking chemistry ever. And they ruined it. They ruined it. Alright? That was gonna be my... Dude, I'm sorry. That would have been such a good relationship. Alright? Anyways. They removed Pleakley dressing in drag in the new Lilo and Stitch. I hate this company so much. No, literally. Like, if they actually, I don't know, had fucking balls, I guarantee you, you know, not just because it's like woke or whatever, because it's objectively the best story that they could have told. They would have had Finn and Poe be boyfriends, okay? Alright? I'm telling you. They also removed the main antagonist in the show? Dude, I actually hate Disney. With a passion. Yeah, I also want them to make lightsabers cut things again. Does anyone remember back when in Star Wars, if you, I don't know, hit something with the lightsaber, you hit something with a lightsaber, it gets sliced in half like butter? Oh, now it fucking bounces off. It bounces off stormtrooper armor. I guess. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. I hate it. I actually despise Disney. Genuinely fuck Disney. Alright, they have no balls. They're pussies. They suck. I hate them all. Alright? God. Anyways. You should really date me. You have perfect takes on media franchises. I do have perfect takes. I do. Oh my god. Yeah, back before yeah, no, literally. And the choreography is terrible. Instead of, I don't know, fighting like somebody that has, you know, force-enhanced abilities where they can, you know, predict where the other person's lightsaber is going to be. It's like, no, what if we have Rey swinging her lightsaber like a fucking baseball bat? Let's have her swing it like a baseball bat, exposing her entire body to Kylo Ren so that she could get chopped in half. But Kylo Ren is a fucking retard, so instead of aiming for her fucking torso like a normal person in a fight would, he aims for her fucking lightsaber. Like a fucking idiot. I hate the sequels. I hate them. I hate them all. Alright? We don't talk about the Acolyte. The shit was so ass. The Acolyte was less bad than the sequels, mainly because it's not very consequential. Like, in my opinion, the Acolyte just felt like a nothing show with, like, very surface level, one, maybe two-ish dimensional characters. Okay, the one thing that the Acolyte did okay was the choreography wasn't even that bad. Choreography wasn't that bad. You want to know what was funny? Is, in order for Smilo Ren, as I like to call him, because he has, like, the Kylo Ren mask, but it has a smile on it. He had to, like, stab, like, the whatchamacallit, the fucking what's-her-face 3 times, just to show everybody, hey, guys, she's dead, we swear it's not another fake-out death, we're not doing a fake-out death for the 20th time. You know? I didn't despise the first sequel, but the second one made me rage so bad, and the third ruined Star Wars. See, some people say Last Jedi ruined Star Wars, some people say Rise of Skywalker ruined Star Wars. I fundamentally disagree. I think that Force Awakens, the first one of the sequels, ruined Star Wars. And the reason is because they set up the worst trilogy imaginable. They had no sense of world building, no story, no original ideas. They completely butchered Han Solo. They completely like fucks up the dynamic of all of the original trilogy characters. And it's like, what the fuck are you meant to do as Rian Johnson? Well, why would Luke Skywalker be on this fucking island? Well, like, why wouldn't he be helping the Resistance? Well, that's fucking retarded, obviously. So the only way for that to even make sense is if Luke Skywalker has given up. Right? That's the illogical conclusion to The Force Awakens. So it's not that, I mean, sure, Rian Johnson didn't do the best job, right? But I also think that The Force Awakens set up the worst trilogy imaginable. All right? That's my stance on it. All right? If they had made Finn the main character instead of Rey, it might have been better. I didn't have a problem with Rey being the main character. It's just like, it was just, she would learn Force powers whenever it's useful for the plot. Like, that shit's not fun to watch. And that was in Force Awakens. There's no character development. I liked Rey in the first half of Force Awakens, all right? She didn't, where it made sense when she was able to do stuff. Right? The stuff she was able to do, it made sense. She was like a scavenger. She knew how to fight. She was a fucking badass, all right? She knew how to fucking use her saber staff really fucking well, all right? It made sense, all right? And you know what I wanted to see? I wanted her to see, like, her be a complete badass, but Kylo Ren is such a fucking menace that he fucking destroys her in the first movie. And then in the second movie, they're equally matched. And then in the third movie, she either, she beats Kylo Ren or turns him to the light side, or alternatively, what I would have liked to have seen is Kylo Ren turns to the light side and Rey turns to the dark side. Something, anything interesting. Like, goddamn. Anyways. Yeah, I wanted Rey to become a Sith. Like, I don't know. I feel like having Kylo Ren turn back to the light, right? You have Luke Skywalker convince him to come back to the light side. Or maybe alternatively, right? And you're gonna hate me, but like you could explore something with like the whole Reylo thing, where it's like maybe they like pull each other towards the light and the dark, and then they become like kind of like somewhere like in the middle, or something, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, that stormtrooper that goes toe to toe with Finn, I was hoping he'd win. Yeah, like I think that like it would be really cool to see like Finn have like a character arc where it's like in the first movie, right? He gets his ass completely fucking kicked by Phasma, right? He gets his ass beat, right? Just like a way more experienced stormtrooper, right? And then the second movie, they're equally matched. And then the third movie, he beats her ass, right? Like he barely beats her, but he beats her and he's stronger than her, okay? That would have been fucking based. Anyways. Rogue One is the only good Disney era movie. True. Andor is also a masterpiece. Andor is a masterpiece. That's my take. Anyways. Also, hello, War Moran? War Moran? 3? I hope I pronounced that right. Good to see you again. You're looking very cutesy today. Thank you, Taco the Noob. I can't even remember Force Awakens. That's because fucking nothing happened. It was just A New Hope, but like slightly different. With different characters. It's fucking stupid. You look amazing. How long have you been transitioning? I've been on HRT for almost 2 years now. Anyways. Let's see. You're hot. Let me get your number. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! You're crazy. R2-D2 could low-key smoke Anakin? What does that even mean? Hot take, Mandalorian should have ended after season 1. I don't even think I watched season 2 or 3. And I heard that they were bad, and it's like, I'm inclined to believe the Star Wars... Look, as annoying as a lot of Star Wars fans are, I believe them when they say something is dog shit. Okay? I fucking believe them now. Like, I don't doubt them at all. Because, like, I don't know. I want more stuff like Andor. Right? And by that, I don't mean it, like, has to, like, not have anything to do with, like, the Force or the Jedi or anything, right? You can do more Jedi and Sith or whatever, right? You can have some stuff dedicated to that, and I think it's fine. But in terms of actual storytelling, I want it to be more like Andor. You know what I mean? Anyways. A General Grievous spinoff would go hard. It would! Dude, I want to see General Grievous as, like, the Kaleesh warlord, right? Back when he's, like, just, like, a Kaleesh warrior, and, like, seeing his backstory. And how you know, the complacency of the Jedi is what led to him hating the Jedi, right? He blames the Jedi for what happened to his people who ended up getting enslaved, right? Like, rank the prequels. I would say Revenge of the Sith is the best one, then Phantom Menace, then Attack of the Clones. I love them all, by the way. But yeah, that's probably how I would rank them. No more woke stuff. It's not a matter of whether or not it's woke. Like, in terms of actual messaging, Andor has the most leftist politics. But the reason you like Andor and I like Andor and everyone likes Andor is it because it's not woke. It actually is. It's the most woke. But it's not pandering. All of the politics in Andor are genuine. Right? Those are the genuine politics of the person writing the show. Right? Keep in mind. Andor sucks. Well, you just have bad taste. What can I say? Yeah, Revenge of the Sith has always been my favorite Star Wars movie. Are you trans? Yes. Pronouns she, her. I ain't talking about Andor, sorry. Andor is a masterpiece, I'm sorry. That's just a fact. What can I say? Like, I'm sorry, but like, all of the people that say that Andor is bad either haven't watched it or they didn't fucking pay attention because they have no attention spans. It's like, what the heck? I have to pay attention? Normally, I watch TikTok at 2 times speed. And I watch Italian brain rot. And it's like, well, this is an Italian brain rot. You have to fucking pay attention. That one was trash, lol. Sorry, Andor was good, lol. Chill. Oh, yeah. No, there was somebody that said Andor was bad. I wasn't spurging at you. I was spurging at the other person. But, yeah. No, I agree that Andor is the best. Especially the prison arc in season 1 or episode 10 of season 2. I'm not gonna spoil it. Any Hayden Christensen slander will not be tolerated. True, Hayden Christensen is fucking hot. Okay? Revenge of the Sith was hot garbage. The last one was the worst. Okay, nice rage bait. You know, rage bait used to be believable back in the day. Alright? Hello, fellow trans person. Why, hello. I support trans rights. Me too. I haven't watched Star Wars since Revenge of the Sith and haven't had much interest since. Andor, good jumping on point. Yes! Andor is a masterpiece, alright? It starts off a little bit slow for the first couple episodes, maybe. But even those, I think, are really good. You just have to pay a little bit more attention. And then, oh, it gets so fucking good. Right? The, like, the end of the, Aldani arc is pretty good. Right? Very, like, visually stunning, too. The prison arc is so fucking good. I love the prison arc. And the finale of season 1, so good. So good. And season 2 is also a masterpiece. Right? It's got, like, 4 different arcs. Right? And it's like, oh, so fucking good. So fucking good. You've got, I guess, like, what I would... Like, you've got, like, a few different arcs for that as well. You've got, I don't know what I would call it. Would I call it the TIE Fighter arc? Because somebody flies a TIE Fighter. You'll see. You'll know which one that is. If you've seen it. The prison arc was the best for real. Dude, I love Kino Loy. He was such a good fucking character. Dude, fucking one way out, man. One way out. One way out. One way out. One way out, dude. There's only one way out. Anyways. Let's see. Your side part is something to envy, and your hair is pretty. Thank you, Life of Riley. I appreciate that. Opinion on Skeleton Crew. I haven't seen it. By the way, I love your voice. Do you do any vocal training? Yeah, I did voice training a while ago. Pretty much all the sci-fi I've seen recently is Star Trek and horror films. Yeah, fair. Show teeth. Eee. I didn't get any lip gloss on them, did I? Eee. There you go. I was goblin moding. For real, that hair is bussin', hell yeah. Why are you wearing a dog collar? It's not a dog collar. Shut up. Anyways. I need to rewatch the whole show now that season 2 is out because I was a little lost. Don't judge me. I have ADD. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely recommend rewatching Andor season 1 before watching season 2. I think there's also like a recap of season 1, but I don't see why you wouldn't rewatch season 1 if you got the time. But yeah, if you watch season 2 without season 1, it gets very confusing. But yeah. What's the best advice someone gave you? I don't know. I think that some pretty good advice that I got one time when I was like not sure if I wanted to be coming out as trans. I wasn't sure if I was I don't know if I'd say word. I wasn't sure if I was like able to, right? Someone was like, if you just want to be a woman, like you can do that, And I'm like, okay, well, goddamn, woman I am. That was weirdly simple, but good advice. Anyways. Who would win? Senor Grilled Cheese or 800 Cotton Balls? I have no idea. Enjoy your open wound? What kind of fucking statement is that? People think I'm like so far along in my transition that I must have gotten the surgery. I look so good that I must have gotten the surgery. Or something. Yeah. Yeah, do you still have your wiener? Do you still have your wiener, Femyoz? What about your wiener? Like, goddamn. We get it, you're horny. Damn. Mine's bigger. Sounds a lot like something I would see on the Throbbing Horsecock Twitter account. Ignore the hateful losers. I agree. Anyways, with that being said, damn, stream is blowing up. 570 concurrence. Double tap the smash like to boost me in the algorithm. Let's go. Yeah, hydration. Hell yeah. People like you are scum. That's so true. I started 3 years ago with HRT. Well, congratulations on 3 years. I'm almost at my 2-year mark, and I think I want to switch to injection soon. When did you know you were trans? I guess I figured it out, like, I don't know, a while ago? Yeah, something like that. You need Jesus, not injections. Dude, people like that are deranged. Sorry, it's just the truth. Femyoz summer? Dude. I do be loving summer. And I mean that in both ways. I love the person named Summer that I be seeing at my house sometimes. I wish we could see each other more often. She's been on stream before. And, I do love the summer as a time period because for whatever reason, my channel will be doing better in the summer, I guess. It always does better in the summer than it does in the winter. Anyways, let's see. They're the ranged ones. You people are funny. Hi, pretty lady. Hello, Nix. How many schlongs? 3. That's right. I have 3 penises. Anyways, you gorgeous girl, block out the haters. Hell yeah. Let's see. Jesus is deranged, but a tranny isn't. LMFAO. I'm gonna be real, but I think that it's more logical to believe in the scientific consensus on trans people, which is that we exist and that gender affirming care is effective, than it is to believe in a talking snake and a magic man who walked on water. With that being said, thank you, Randy S, for the $10. You beautiful fucking bastard. Saying haters mad. I agree. Feel free to request 2 Skirt Go Spinnies or me purring to the mic. Anyways, Femyoz, I love you so much. Aw, I love you too. Fit check, hell yeah. Let's go. I will do a Skirt Go Spinny for the $5. Dude, we be getting the dodos now. Let's go. Yes, I am very happy about that. Whew. You know what? I'll do another 2. Why not? Double spinny plus. All right. Now we're doing a triple. Whew. Ooh. Gotta be careful not to fall. That would be bad. Wouldn't want to fall down now, would we? Sit your dumb ass down. Whoa, I'm gonna stand up now, just out of nothing but sheer spite. Please find Jesus. Why don't you find evidence of Jesus, Baddie alert. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. W spinnies? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Anyways, repeat, if you sharpen a baby and attack someone with it, is it assault with a deadly weapon? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Jesus is a furry. This is true, by the way. Jesus is, in fact, a furry. I couldn't possibly agree more. You're taking hormones, aren't you? You better believe I am. I've been on HRT for nearly 2 years now. Um, Anyways, do you have any pets? Yes, I have a cat named Reese. What's good, Femi? How are you? I'm doing good. How are you, hotel guy? It's good to have you here. Anyways. Does it bust or does knit squirt? Okay, alright. You guys are just deranged. You have a nice smile. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. You're so pretty. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Thoughts on dinosaurs? I think dinosaurs are pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool, you know? Anyways, hello, Captain Hoot. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my cat's name is Reese. You do any art? Nah, I don't know how to do art. I've never been very good at art. I've never been artistic. I've only been autistic. That's right. Or acoustic, as some people like to say. I'm playing Minecraft right now. I love Minecraft. I hope you enjoy playing Minecraft. Anyways. Your hair is so long? Hell yeah. It's been well over 2 years since the last time I got a haircut. Am I gonna be getting rid of the split ends anytime soon? You better believe I'm not. But yeah. I'm a transformer, yes. Yo, me too. I love artism. Oh yeah. My cat's name is Goblin. Hello, Goblin. Anyways. Why are you a choo-choo train? Because when I was younger, I wanted to become like Thomas the Tank Engine. And now, I am Thomas the Tank Engine. Anyways, I call it transphobia. It rhymes with grug. That's true, they do rhyme. Dude, did you know that Texas and grug rhyme with each other? That's right. I guess I'm a trans femmer. That's true. You got a good point. Listen to Duality by some... I mean, I don't really take music suggestions. I know it's very easy to confuse me for Liam Donovan. What can I say? Holy shit, transition goals. Thank you, Moonshine. I very much appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Dylan Mulvaney. I am not Dylan Mulvaney. I'm too edgy to be Dylan Mulvaney. I've said too much controversial shit. You know? Anyways. But Christ won, bro. No, he lost. He died on the cross. R.I.P. Bozo. L. Imagine dying on the cross. Rip Bozo. L. Anyways. Dude. Are you male or female? What if I'm both? Then what? But he resurrected? Nope. He died and stayed dead. L. Bozo. R.I.P. Lol. Skill issue. Bro got killed. R.I.P. Imagine dying on a cross. Like, bro, you're literally Jesus. You're supposed to have God powers, and you literally died on the cross? LOL. R.I.P. Bozo. Rip Bozo. Stay dead. L shitter. R.I.P. random shitter named Jesus. Anyways. Let's see here. What were you born as before you were trans? No, I've been trans my whole life. What do you mean? I've always been trans. Anyways. How old are you and how do you... and if you thought about how you will feel about yourself in 15 to 20 years... You know, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about myself in 15 to 20 years. That's the God-honest truth. You know? Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know. That's the answer. Right? Hell, if you asked me, 10 years ago, where the fuck do you think you're gonna be? I wouldn't have any clue. I wouldn't think that I'd be here. I didn't think I'd be talking in front of 236 of my closest friends and family on a live stream. You know, all of which should double tap to smash like, of course, you know, boosting me in the algorithm. But like, you know, that's the thing, right? It's, what's a good way of putting it? Look, I don't know what I'll be like when I'm 30 or 40, right? I don't know. I have some idea I'll probably be like a better version of me currently. I mean, that's how I view myself currently. I view myself as a better version of past me. And, you know, past me would probably agree with that, you know? I'd like to think that that trend continues. I'd like to think that future me is a better version of current me. I hope that that's the case. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, do you enjoy engaging with brain-dead conservatives? Sometimes. Because I hope you enjoy it. They aren't worth your time unless you do. I do kind of enjoy farming them for engagement. Also, thank you for 100 likes, everybody. Very much appreciated. Continue to double tap to boost me in the algorithm, of course. Thank you very much. She, her, he, him, she, her. Yes, this is my natural hair. Anyways, as long as you're progressing to be better, I mean, yeah, that's ultimately the goal, right? But yeah, how do I steal estrogen? I mean, I don't know, that's hard to say. I would definitely recommend DIY if you need it desperately and have no other method of getting it or something, you know? Anyways, conservatives are subhuman, not gonna lie. You know, you've got a point. You've got a point. No, I don't disagree with that. Jesus was trans too. This is true, by the way. I agree. God condones slavery, rape, and killing of children. That's true. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's crazy to think the conservatives don't realize they're helping you by commenting. No, they literally are. Like, that's the best part. Look at your keyboard. There's something cute between Y and I. That was good. That was good. That was pretty fucking good. Damn, lots of conservatives. Yeah. Nah, it be like that. It be like that. I'm tired of those maggotics stealing my estrogen. Yup, it be like that. It be like that. Has anyone heard of the 10 Commandments? No. What are the 10 Commandments? Are those like the stones that I wipe my butthole on? Oh, dude. That's awesome. I love doing that. Anyways. Conservatives are the worst Christians on the planet. That's true. They just use Christianity as a shield to justify their hate. Absolute idiots and terrible people. Terrible fathers, terrible humans. I agree. I couldn't possibly agree more. Using the stream to digitally farm estrogen right now, as you should, as you should. You know, me too. You and me both. You and me both. I keep finding little bugs on my skin, Femyoz. What's going on? The bugs are crawling on you. The bugs are crawling on you. That's right. Anyways. Do you wear a bra? Well, what the fuck do you think I'm wearing right now? What do you think I'm wearing? Use your eyes. Anyways. There are worms in your skin. No, not the worms in my skin. Eat the bugs? I will eat the bugs. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Let's see. Don't eat shrimp, but own slaves from God. Yeah, no, literally. It's actually wild how that works. Femyoz, eat the 10 Commandments. I mean, do I want to do that? I don't know. Let's see. You deadass look like Link from Zelda, but LGBTQ. You know, you've got a point. You've got a point. Femi girl, you're fun to watch and chat with. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. Eat the religious people? True. Are you FTM or MTF? I'm MTF. Link was absolutely LGBTQ. Yeah, it's like, you look like the LGBTQ version of Link from Zelda. It's like, I thought Link from Zelda was the LGBTQ version of Link from Zelda. Anyways. There are worms in your skin. Rip off your skin. Get the worms out. That's true. That's true. Anyways. Femi is a cis woman. That's so true. Link more like Twink. You've got a point. You've got a point. Anyways. Let's see. Femi is a pretty woman. Thank you. Thank you. They're called a rich because they taste good. Aw, yeah. All the meth heads are rolling around scratching right now. Aw, yeah. Let's go. Should I support LGBTQ? Yes. You look so feminine. That's true. Oh no, wait, why'd they get timed out? Why'd they get timed out? Maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know. I'll change it to 10 seconds. You know, maybe they're here to support me. Maybe they think I'm still in my femboy phase. Who knows? Femi, do you have the cat ears? I do. If we reach half the dono goal, half the Streamlabs dono goal, I will put them on. They got little bells on them and everything. Anyways. With that being said, they said, dude, my fault. But yeah, don't ban someone for saying dude. I don't know. Ban people that are, like, explicitly transphobic, I guess. You know? I know you're a trans dog. Yeah, your point. But you agree that I look extremely feminine, right? Because I agree with that. You know, we've got some common ground. I don't give a fuck what you do. Live your life. There's way more important things to worry about outside of if Link wants to rock a bra and chop off his wang. What? What did I just read? Femyoz, if a Christian hates on you, say you must love your neighbor, though. Because if they hate on you, they're breaking commandments. Oh yeah, I've used that. I'm like, that's not very loving of thy neighbor now, is it? You're not turning the other cheek now, are you? Very interesting. Very interesting. You look very, very femme. That's why you're called Femyoz. That's true. That's true. Anyways. I feel bad for kids nowadays. It's a shame you're confused and so heavily influenced. Dog, I'm an adult. What are you talking about? I feel so bad for you. Oh, the kids these days. Dog, I'm in my 20s. What the fuck do you mean? I'm literally in my 20s. You're saying that I'm a kid. You're a child. I'm in my fucking 20s. How am I a child? God damn. Why are you finger tipping? What does that even mean? You're pretty and it's confusing me. Nothing to be confused about. You just like pretty women. You know, pretty normal stuff. Pretty normal stuff. What can I say? Anyways. It doesn't mean anything. Do I get banned if I say a racial slur? I mean, ideally you don't say racial slurs, but, you know. Let's see. I love your voice, Femyoz. Thank you, thank you. MAGA when they realize Christianity isn't the only religion. So true, so true. Dude. Well, at this point, it's Donald Trumpism is their religion. That's what they support these days. Anyways. You're chill. Let's go! Yes! Let's see. I'm in my 20s, wearing a collar and fishnet shirt, not doing shit to contribute to society. What do you do for work? I do this for a part-time living. What are you gonna do? You gonna bitch and cry about it? You gonna bitch and moan and chat? Because I get to do my dream job for a part-time living. Bag o' sand. Oh, look, who would have guessed he's fucking bald? What I'm doing is having a hairline unlike you. Bald cunt. Yeah. Fuck out of here. Anyways. Let me hit is crazy. Let's see. Can you kickflip on a skateboard? I don't know how to do anything on a skateboard. Let me put you on a leash, Femyoz. God damn. Did you ever message that guy for the bet? Yeah, I got a response. A while ago. I had messaged him before the bet. And he had responded. So I automatically won the bet. So, yeah. Anyways. Ugh, help, I'm dying, help. No, don't die. Stay with us. Stay with us. Does she know? Know what? What do I know? You're cool? Hell yeah. It's the return of the Femi party in the chat. Aw, yeah. Hi there, my pronouns are they, them. What are yours? Mine are she, her. Or she, that. But yeah. Femyoz, what's the name you use? I go by Kai, spelled K-Y. But on the internet, I mostly go by Femyoz. It feels weird when people in chat call me Kai. So, there you go. Anyways. I kept scrolling on shorts and got here. Hello, Kyla. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Anyways. She, they gang, rise up. Hell yeah. I'll call you Femyoz, though? Yeah. It feels more normal to be called Femyoz than to be called... I'm a Kai too. Oh my lord. Yeah, literally. Anyways. Yo, Femyoz, I gotta leave, but thanks for the stream. Of course, of course. Let me she them titties. Aw, yeah. Yeah, these comments are getting wild, bro. Dude, these people just came back from the Diddy party. What can I say? May the 23rd be with you. Okay, alright. How much longer are we gonna do this for, Anon 420 cereal? Also, Anon 420 cereal, you've been around for a while. I'm gonna give you channel mod. Yeah. That's right. Congratulations. You are now a standard moderator. You know, because we've been doing better in the algorithm lately. So, yeah. Welcome to moderator gang. Give me, I'm not, dude, I am so disappointed that I looked up what Blumpkin was. I wish I didn't know what that was. It's one of the worst things ever. It's awful. Okay, I'm into some freaky ass shit, but that's not one of the things. Yes, one of us. One of us. Anyways. Not the Diddy party, the titty party. Yo, that's crazy. Real non-troll question. Why do T-girls never go by, like, Amanda or Sarah? Why do we have standard names? Dude, yeah, why do all the trans girls be named Alice? And all the trans guy... To be fair, Kai is more of a trans guy name than a trans girl name. Well, normal, but they'll spell it like K-A-I instead of K-Y. That's like the stereotypical trans dude name. And then the stereotypical trans girl name is like Alice. Or it'll be like some like weird shit like Mithril. Shout out to the one person named Mithril. That's like there's actually somebody with that name and I'm like, you know, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. What about Alyssa? Yeah, that seems like it could I could see trans girls being named that. I know a trans Kai Lamau, he's in my production. See, that's what I mean! That's what I mean! They all be named Kai for some reason. Fuck you, Mithril is a baller name. Oh, I don't disagree. I agree that it's a baller name. I absolutely agree. Trans people be naming themselves Alaster? No, literally! We do! We do! Ivy is unique. Yeah, a bunch of trans girls be named Ivy. I'd kill to be called Mithril. Yeah, dude, unironically, that fire-ass name, bro. Fire-ass name. Yeah, Ivy, Luna. Dude, those are all, like, super transcoded. But Mithril is extremely transcoded. That's, like, such a trans femme name. Anyways. How do you feel about coffee? I think coffee is disgusting. I knew an FTM named Jet once. Yeah, fair. I know a trans girl named Allison. I could see that. I could see that being the case. Anyways. Hey, thank you, M. Rockhug Bogmeyer, you beautiful fucking bastard, for the $10. Saying, not me doing the 70s thing and just feminizing my dead name. Hell yeah. Feel free to request 2 Skirt Go Spinnies or me purring to the mic. Dude, me when my name goes from, Mr. Oghug Bogmeyer to Mrs. Oghug Bogmeyer. That's right! Dude. Dude, that's me. Dude, that's literally me, dude. Dude, I went from Mr. Oghug Bogmeyer to Mrs. Oghug Bogmeyer. It's not even a good joke. Also, hello, Parfait. Good to see you again. Hi, Parfait. It's been so long. My trans bro did the just masculinize the dead name thing. Not gonna lie. I kind of did that. I don't know. I kind of did that. Hi, Femi. Hello. Anyways. Sorry, I'm not good at holding conversations. No worries. Kayla is also pretty transcoded. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It be pretty transcoded indeed. My name is Tiana. Oh, Tatiana. And then they just say bust down Tatiana. Tatiana is like definitely like a... Yeah, I could see Tatiana being someone that's like very promiscuous. I feel maybe that's like maybe I'm like misogynistic for saying that, but I feel like someone named Tatiana would be like very like an OnlyFans person. I feel like. You know? Is Lucy Venus transcoded? Yeah, kinda. I know a straight Tatiana. Well, I'm not saying that Tatiana's queer coded. I just think that it's like a like if I hear Tatiana, I think like, oh, that'd be like someone that's like promiscuous and stuff. You know? I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong about that. I picked a name starting with the same letter. Real. Anyways. Everyone should Urban Dictionary their name at least once. Dude. Is Kai your whole first name? Yup. Venus is non-binary coded. Yeah, I could see there being a non-binary person named Venus. Femyoz bro, I changed my name to Alex and people in my class call me Alexa. Jesus Christ. Is Sophie transcoded? I've seen a few. It can be. I wouldn't say it necessarily is. I don't know. I feel like Sophie is just like a universal feminine name. I feel like. Sophie is hella transcoded, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyways. My wife/husband goes by Neo and Chaos. That's very transcoded. I'm a straight girl, lol. Real. Anyways. Gender fluid. Yeah, I drank that at Walmart. So real. So real. Anyways. The second Gawk has hit the Jesus-y. Yeah. That's so true. Femyoz, do you watch videos or have you ever heard of SCP Foundation? No, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be real. No, the second coming of the crazies is upon us. Is that so? Is that so? Femyoz, do you remember the egg crisis of 5/22/2025? Unfortunately, I do have the displeasure of remembering that. You know? Anyways. I might not be gender fluid, but I'll put my fluid in any gender. Okay, alright. I see how it is. You don't know what SCP is? No, I don't. What? Am I supposed to? Gender fluid has an incredible taste to it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, fine, I'll look it up. What is this? SCP-982? What is that? Antique casement window? What? Huh? Oh. SCP-113? Yo. Okay, Did you brush your teeth today? Yeah, what do you think I am, a fucking degenerate? Anyways, I don't know what y'all are on about, but anyways. July 2nd, 2026. Huh? What does that mean? Secure, contain, protect. Basically Pokemon, but Lovecraftian and dangerous. Ah. Are you hydrated? Mostly. Yeah, very, very ominous. Just saying a random date in the future. Ooh, so spooky. Should I sleep or should I sleep? I think you should sleep. I need some femboy thighs. Of course you do. How could you not? How could you not? I am a toaster that can only be referred to in the first person. So true. Yes, get your mouth wet. Yo, okay. Alright, I don't know what y'all are on about. I'm gonna be so real. Alright? Y'all are yapping. Y'all are just yapping. Do you like to wear skirts? No, I obviously hate wearing skirts. They're the worst, haha. I would never wear them. Skirt Go Spinny, though. I actually do love wearing skirts. I love skirts. How could I not? W fits. Smash? Hell yeah. Bro, I'm not looking up a bunch of other random shit, okay? I don't want to. Sheesh, Femi so hot. Thank you. Do you own a maid outfit? Yes, I own two, actually. Hydrate, baby girl. The estrogen works best if you're alive. True. Cute. Why, thank you. 2 whole twirls, yo. Hell yeah. Anyways. Hello, Froggy. Is your choker a buckle or a snap? It, like, snaps in, I think. Yeah. It'd be like a snap, right? Yeah, I was literally in a maid outfit yesterday. How do I acquire skirt? You just do. And stuff. Hi, pretty lady. You are prettiest. Thank you. Thank you, Nix. I appreciate that. What about a 1950s style waitress outfit? What does that look like? This the disappointed parent stream? No, don't worry. My dad will be back with the milk any minute now, alright? That skirt got me feeling some kind of way. Yo, let's go. Anyways, what happened to the ears? I put the ears on if we get half the donut goal or more. Yeah. That's right. Dress as a 1940s German man? No, I don't know if I wanna. Chat, do I restart stream to do better in the algorithm? What do y'all think? It would only be like a half-hour long stream, but like, because I'm only gonna go for like another half hour, but like, anyways, please sit on the camera. Yes, no, yeah, yeah. Head pats? Yeah. Yes, yes. Maybe. I think I'll do another one. Why not? No. You know what? The majority of people are saying yes. Anyways. Hold on. We had 100? Yeah, but like we always get the boost at the beginning. Probably a good idea. Yeah. It's gonna keep going down. So, yeah. Anyways. Let's see. Do you have a Discord community? Yeah, I do. But yeah, hold on. I'm not gonna end. Alright, and I'm back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, don't you worry. Alright, I'm back for now. Don't worry. Not going anywhere. Alright. I'm just gonna go over here. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Hold on, I accidentally started or scheduled 2 streams. I gotta delete one of them. There we go. Then I go over here. No, it's not ended yet. I'm about to end it and start another one, alright? Don't worry. But I just gotta set this up. Alright, and then we'll want ads, of course, obviously, duh. Let me copy the Streamlabs link. Alright. Lettuce maxing, playlist, altered content, no, tags, Femyoz, chill, trans girl stream, save, and then I will go over here, and then, yes, lettuce emojis indeed. Donate here, and then pin, live chat, and then I gotta upload the thumbnail. So that'll be what I do on mobile. And yeah, how many elephants tall are you? Super duper tall and stuff. That's right. Hello Sally. Hope you're doing well. Hello Rowney. Hope you're all doing well. Hold on. I'm just setting up the next stream. We're gonna restart stream for the boost in the algorithm. Alright? That's what we're doing today. How much is your net worth? I have no fucking clue. Probably not very high. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in, and yeah, I'm gonna start another stream. Be right back. Alright, turn on notifications. You look so chill. To be honest, I like you already. Thank you, Sally. I really appreciate that. I'm about to start another stream, so refresh my page over and over again until I'm streaming. Subscribe with notifications on. So I'm about to do another stream because this one died in the algorithm. That's right. All right, be right back, everybody.